Canny Games here. Welcome back to the channel. Wow, lot of videos today. Wasn't planned that way initially, but yeah, we've got quite a bit of content to go over. So I'm here mainly to talk about the socials that have been being posted at the moment by Gameloft, by Disney Dreamlight Valley. They've been leaking a lot of information as anticipated in the run-up to the new update that's coming, and I just want to go over everything that's been discussed, what's been shown, and things like that. Unfortunately, some of what's been shown spoils some of my first guesses, and I was a bit slow to make this content, so I feel a bit bad, but why don't we just go over it? Let's go have a look. Let's go to Twitter. Okay, so here we are on Twitter. So this was the first post that they made, and they made this a couple of days ago. And it basically said, with a new update coming soon, it's about time we gave you a sneak peek at the next star path. Can you guess what the following emoji might be hinting at? And we've got or rather 6 emojis, I guess you should say. 6 emojis, 3 different sets. Or 3 different pairs. So why don't we go through them? So the first thing was a candle and a spaghetti meal, which obviously instantly made me think of Lady and the Tramp. I don't think that, obviously because this is to do with the star path, I don't think it's a hint that we're getting Lady and the Tramp, but I think it's more to do with maybe Valentine's Day. My thoughts are that maybe there's going to be some romantic date setup things. We might get a Lady and the Tramp motif, but I'm expecting more kind of like romance vibes. So maybe we might get a cute little dinner set, or things like that, like a nice little dining table fully decorated already and things like that. I wouldn't be surprised if we got something like that, like sort of based off Lady and the Tramp. I think that would be really, really cute. The second pair was the door and an eyeball, which obviously clearly Monsters Inc. So I'm hoping we're getting maybe a couple of doors in the star path. I think that would be really cool. Obviously Monsters Inc. themed, I would assume. Like, we could probably expect to see Boo's door, I would suspect. If not in the star path, then I fully expect it as maybe like a friendship reward. That's my theories with that. And then the last set of emojis, this one was one that kind of had me torn. So I had 2 feelings about this. My first feeling was Cecilia from Monsters Inc. because she has snakes in her hair. And I was like, well, that ties in directly to Monsters Inc. And so we had a lot of different theories about that. We talked about it a lot in the Discord. We talked about how potentially it could be a snake companion. We also talked about the option of it being Celia's hair, which shout out to Jasper for suggesting that. It was definitely something that I considered, or at least something tied to her. So that was one of my main thoughts, was kind of like the Celia route. My other thought was also Medusa, and my main reason for thinking that was because of Percy Jackson, and we know that they mentioned Percy Jackson in their survey that they did. So I was like, could it be a hint at that? So that was my initial thoughts with these hints. Now, we have had a little bit of a reveal. So why don't I show you the next post that they've made, which they released today on Valentine's Day, and we can kind of get a bit of an update. Okay, so here we have it. We have today's post from Disney Dreamlight Valley. It says it's Valentine's Day, so there's no better time to A, let someone know you care, and B, get a little sneak peek at what's coming in our next update. So our first image here, which actually I'm going to have to resize this, one moment. Okay, so here's our first picture, which shows Sully. So I'm guessing this is how he's going to look in the game. Something feels off with him, but you know, maybe that's just the thing. Maybe it's because he doesn't look too fluffy. Maybe that's what's throwing me off. I feel like he looks a bit different than when we first seen Sully previewed. But maybe that's just me. But still pretty cool. It's nice to see what Sully is gonna look like in game. So I'm very, very excited about that. Our next picture is this, which says, I adore you. And it actually shows the door in Scrooge's shop. So hopefully this is a sign that Gameloft have actually fixed this issue, which I am hoping is the case. So everyone can get their doors and things like that. The other thing that I hope with this is that maybe they bring in more doors as well. I don't want just the doors that they've got. I want more doors. I want a variety. Do you know what? I would be happy if they gave us the base door and just let us pick the color. Like if we could click on it and just select like blue, pink, red, white, anything like that would just help. Like I don't need special fancy doors like this. Just like the ability to maybe change a color so it fits in a bit better with the room that I decorate. That would be great. But this is a nice little teaser, so hopefully they've got this issue fixed. Then we have this picture, and this is the picture. So basically this is Celia's hair from Monsters Inc. So this was something that we guessed that was gonna come, and I love that our Discord figured it out. We're clearly a clever bunch in there. So yeah, I love this. I think this looks really fun. Is it gonna be a hair I'm gonna use all the time? No, it's not. I just don't do that. But it's still really cool, really fun. So I love it for that reason. Yeah, I think this is great. And then our last one is a preview of Mike. And I think Mike looks really good here. Yeah, I think he looks great. So I absolutely love this. I'm so glad that they're dropping these teasers, which does fall in line with my theory where I thought they were probably going to release next week. Well, I think I did say from Valentine's to next week, but I was leaning on the next week more just because of the fact that Valentine's Day just seemed a bit too soon based on when they usually drop announcements, when they usually give the update and all the space in between star paths. It just made logical sense to me that it was going to be next week rather than this week. So I think we were right there. So yeah, this is all the news we've had so far. It's been really exciting to see them tweet. I am hoping that if they tweet any more announcements that I can do videos for you and keep you all updated on it. Obviously this is a very busy week for me. It's a bit non-stop. But that should be good because it should allow me a bit more time next week to focus on other things, to give you the best content we can next week. So I am very, very excited about that. Actually, speaking of content for next week, I did want to ask you guys, would you guys like to see like playthroughs of the actual like the character level up tasks? Like, you know, they have their friendship tasks. Is that something you would all want to see on the channel? Do just let me know, because I know usually I tend to only report on news and builds and things like that. So if it's something that you do want to see the storylines and stuff, just let me know, because then I can always look at recording them. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments down below, were you right about any of your predictions? Did you get them? Did you know what was coming? How excited are you about the possibility of more doors? And yeah, just let me know in the comments, how excited are you for this? But I will wrap it up here, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys!